Hello everyone, Sunsenduck2, welcome to another Datapack Overview, this time on Intricate Survival, a Datapack that simply changes the way the game works, with changing wooden tools to have flint-like requirements, as well as some other blocks, such as the furnace being made from bricks and coal, making a barrel with a few different resources, getting gold and iron ore through different means, beds with hay bales and so on. So it changes recipes as well as sort of what requirements you need for things, as well as adding in new additional stuff. So yeah, and changing health and other gameplay mechanics. So yeah, I'm only going to briefly highlight aspects of this. I'm not going to cover everything in depth. This is just going to be sort of a highlight of sorts to show what certain things you could probably expect maybe early on, or besides what's listed here being possible. So, you've got no regenerative health, so you're probably going to have to rely on golden apples or potions, which are more so a late game thing now. Rum can now be found randomly in shipwrecks and buried treasure, which we'll take a look at probably now. I'll just get my stuff to stay on me. Keep inventory, and we'll just /locate some structures and see what happens, like for the chance of it appearing. So you can also see differently what the resource pack looks like, which I'll just cover real quick. I'm pretty sure it changes the sort of nether panoramic view a bit, as well as has the ancient debris, I'm pretty sure, as the background where dirt typically would be. And there is two resource packs. There's the regular and there's the realism add-on. So there's that. And if we actually go in the files, so you can get an idea, there is 3 data packs when you open it. So there is a core, an insomnia, and sleep heals. So sleep heals, I'm assuming, is more so for having it so that you heal when you're sleeping, which you probably will want to do so that you get health if you can't get it from golden apples or potions, which are obviously more later game. And then otherwise, insomnia I think is probably something to do with changing just sleep, not much else. Okay, so fatigue and other effects, I assume. And the core makes up a good amount of the actual data pack with the changes, recipes, and other bits and pieces. So just in case, when for other requirements or things that you'll probably notice when downloading the data pack. But we'll get back to what it actually includes for changes and additions. So we'll go to the shipwreck here. We'll probably need spectator for this. Let's see what we got here. So I got a chest, and we'll see what chance we have. So we just break this, and nothing's generated apparently, which is a little odd. Let's see, we do have another chest here. Let's break this, and there we go. So buried treasure, feathers, and paper, not much else. So it's probably not as common. But either way, it's still something you can get regeneration for if you don't have access to other means that are more later game accessible. No sleeping gives you heavy drawbacks, which is toggleable. Sleeping now regenerates 1 health, which I'm assuming only happens if you have the other inclusion, not part of the core, at a guess. You've got it so that wood logs can no longer be broken by hand, which will just go to this shipwreck and try breaking with our fist. And we'll see what happens. And if it's just, you can break it, but you don't acquire planks from it, or the log itself, I should say, more so. So you just break blocks like you're breaking something with the wrong tool, sort of thing there. Which obviously means you need the flint axe, which obviously you saw the recipe for here being sticks, flint, and string. So you're probably going to need to rely quite a bit on gravel, and string, I'm pretty sure you'd still get from spiders, but I'll check through the files a bit later to be sure for other means. And then sticks will be from, obviously, leaves, as you can tell, with their sort of addition there to the blocks. So, yeah. You still get apples and other such, though, so that's nice from oak trees. Otherwise, you've got it so that potatoes, carrots, and onions, as well as, well, beetroots being onions in this case, now require a hoe to get all their drops to harvest, when harvesting them. So, yeah. Wheat now requires a sword to break it, though, which obviously wheat's going to be very important due to needing hay bales along with wool and planks to then make it, and any wool type will work for the colour of the bed. Otherwise, crafting tables require leather, which I don't actually know the recipe of, but I'll find out so you can tell what it's like early game with these changes. So the crafting table is now made with leather and planks. So 2 planks on the bottom and then leather on the top. So we'll just cheat in some leather. Oops, not spectator. And we'll say do this on a crafting table, just because why not? So I might be cheating in a few other things. So 2 leather and 2 planks like so to now get it. Otherwise, you've got it so that stonecutters now have a more later game use and require a jukebox. So we'll check the recipe for that, and you can see there's over there a ton of recipes that have changed. For sometimes the good, sometimes more difficulty. So we've got planks and we've got a block for the jukebox. And if we check the stone cutter, let's see, you now need an iron ingot, smooth stone, and jukebox. So jukebox in the middle, you want smooth stone on the outside, and then you want an iron ingot on the top. So, yeah. So that would be this, and an iron ingot, which obviously iron is not going to be that easy to get. So that would be this. So you get an idea besides what the file would be like. Smooth stone? Oh, smooth stone, actually, I missed it. I'm so used to it being called that, as you can tell. So it would be smooth stone, a jukebox, and an iron ingot, like so. You could get that. So that's a bit of a change. Bricks are now required for furnaces, giving clay a use, which we'll actually check what the brick recipe is, since you'd usually need a furnace along with clay. I don't remember if you'd need to use the campfire for this, though. So you want to go to bricks, which is the block, brick from campfire cooking. So it takes that long. And we'll just get a campfire and some clay. And we'll see what happens. We'll put it under here. You can still put 4 on here, making it easy to still cook a fair amount of stuff compared to a furnace where you'd be cooking it obviously one at a time, or having multiple furnaces. And we'll see how long it takes to cook it. So, let's see. And it seems to be taking its time, even though I was sure it wasn't that long. 1500, which is pretty much almost like a whole 8 coal cooking minus the 100 ticks. So, yeah. It's pretty much going to take as long as one whole coal cooking 8 things at once. So that's going to take a while. Beds now require a layer of hay bales, which we've covered. Wooden tools removed in favour of flint. Flint is your starter tools, which obviously you could tell many of the recipes here. Obviously the pick, the axe, and the sword. The hoe, I'll just demonstrate obviously because it's good to know when there is obviously a need for it. For some of the crops for harvesting, let's see, it doesn't say flint hoe, does it? It's a wooden hoe, here we go. Shapeless, that doesn't help me. Let's see. guess is it's probably going to be somewhat similar to the pick, but different. Let's just try, for example, here with, say, some flint, sticks, and string. That's a shovel, and that's a pick. I'm trying to think. That's not it. That's an axe. There's a pick there, as long as it's like that. Not too sure then. And there definitely is one, I'm pretty sure. You don't just go straight to a stone hoe immediately. So, I'm not too sure what the case is there. We've got a stone hoe, which is just string, which you need string a lot more now than ever for tool making. The hoe is just simply that and then string. So we'll try that, and we'll go flint, we'll go sticks, and then we'll go string, which should be a hoe. So there we go. So there's that. We'll actually check an iron one as well and see if you do still need string going forward, because I've seen slime balls used in like other mods, for example. So yeah, I can't seem to find one. Where is it? Is there gold? Where is it? And I'm pretty sure the others haven't been removed, the other iron, diamond and gold tools, so where is it? Leather, iron ingot from blasting. Where is it? We'll go with a diamond sword, for example. Yep, still need of string later on, so there's that. Otherwise, there's a few recipes for converting things back and forth if you want. And there is also a need for, I'm pretty sure, iron or gold ore to have some differences, which we'll just cover real quick. This is the ingot from rabbit's foot, which if I just check here, as you can see, I've got some gold and some iron ore. Where is it? Somewhere. Either way, we'll just go with the gold ore. So the gold ore is pretty much going to be something like rabbit hide, or rabbit's foot in the case of iron, if we're breaking the illusion here, or items are used. And yeah, I'm pretty sure you get these from ores, as like the breaking it gives you part of it, instead of it just giving you the ore itself, and then you smelt that, I assume, in a furnace here, but then if you want something else for blasting? Okay, so you can blast it or use a furnace, you don't have to. When it comes to cooking, obviously it'll take a lot longer to cook on a campfire. And there is the nuggets as well, which yeah, you do need, I think, to make nuggets to then make the ingot, from what I can guess. So, let's check. So if we get some gold ore, that's not it. Right, the other way around, I forgot. Yeah, so you get your nuggets and then you get your ore, and I'm pretty sure you smelt that, of course. So there would be that. Otherwise, though, there is just pretty much certain things like armor requiring leather armor to craft, crops growing slower, campfires are also used a lot, needing to relight torches, I'm pretty sure, avoiding fatigue and such, so you'd want to sleep. Logs give you 2 planks, and then changes for TNT, passive mobs, and so on. So yeah, I definitely looked through the files just for a bit to get an idea, but for the most part, yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. Thanks so much for watching though, and goodbye.